Hey everybody, Denise here from Dency's Orchids. Today is Sunday, March 25th, 2018, and I just wanted to, I'll give you an update on some of what I talked about yesterday in my video, watering and fertilizing. But just wanted to show you my Encyclia radicens that I mentioned on Facebook that I didn't want to blast. Well, it didn't. I mentioned things like this. And the few little buds left are still forming on my Dendrobium Spring Smile Lovely Paradise. See, there's one nice one there. And another one forming there. I didn't think there were any places left after the whole bloom thing with this guy, but apparently there's still a few, and we'll see what happens. Wasn't so lucky with my Encyclia Sema. Looks like extensive cold damage, and did a few things today to hopefully prevent it. I've got to do some more. I don't think it's going to work. More sad news is the Jungle Gem crossed with Moe's Apricot. That's history. Good news is my Angrecum sesquidale, the bud on that, even after transplanting and after the cold, seems to be moving along. My catasetums that I've repotted because they had enough roots are doing pretty good. I was finding little places like that, and I got to thinking, my little resident alien. And by the way, I call him a resident alien. He's a Cuban tree frog. I love him to death, but he does get into stuff all the time. And I'd show you a picture of him, but I don't know where he's hiding at right now. I know this doesn't look pretty. I was asked how I watered and fertilized, basically, let's just say, over 260 orchids. Well, it does take me 2-3 days, depending upon, what else I have going on. But I use this grid, and I set them on it. And let me go get something as an example. I'm not going to be able to show you how I water, but I will show you the concept. Here is my frag, Memoria, Julius Dixler, okay? The first thing I do is I place the pots, and I bring every single one of my orchids down, not my mounts though, and I put them on the grid. There's a dishpan underneath because I don't share water with most things. My Vandas I do. Sorry, it's just too much trouble. I look for any new growths, which you see one right there. And I look for those so I can try and keep any water from my sprayer, which there's my Vanda bucket, and there's my sprayer. And I do have a smaller sprayer for if that's full of fertilizer and I need something to not have fertilizer, I have a smaller one to use. But anyway, then I go around the edges really heavily, and I do work my way towards the plant, trying to be very careful because I don't want to get any water in any new growth. So that's how I water and fertilize them. It doesn't always take 2 to 3 days. or 3 to 4 days. And I'll just pan around to my orchids while I'm talking about, oh, there's all of my Tolumnias, and got some more coming. They do need to be spread out, and they do need to be repotted. Most of them, not all of them. I do need to move all of these. In fact, while we're on the repotting subject, anything that I have in plastic pots has to be repotted, in addition to other things that have been around a while. So, got a lot of work ahead of me. There's a whole lot more there and across the way and so on and so forth, but that's okay. Anyway, to get back to my fertilizing schedule. Depending on the time of year, it's about every 7 to 10 days. And I alternate. I do tap water one time. I do Epsom salts the next. I do Miracle Grow the general fertilizer. And then I'm going to give you some shots of some stuff out here and over there. And then tap water again. And then oyster shell calcium flour. Then Super Thrive. And then Bloom Feed. And I do it at about anywhere between 1/4, 1/3, and 1/2 rate, depending upon what they're used to. There's just a few of my Drax and things like that. And that's what I do. And it's really not all that difficult to change around. Just, you got to mix it up regardless of what it is. So that's how I take care of fertilizing and watering my orchids. They're the same. The only thing that I don't take down are these mounds. At least not yet. I used to try that, but it was very difficult to get them back up and not disrupt them. So now I just try to get the fan on them really good after I water them. So, I don't think there was any other questions that I had recently. I'll just add, don't use ice, don't use ice, don't use ice. And if you have any questions, of course, give me a shout. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And I guess that's all for today. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.